Hey guys, I'm so excited for what's coming up next. I just wanted to share a message with you guys, share my story or whatever. So I deleted my video earlier because I looked a mess and I couldn't go out like that. But so I just want to share today, like, you guys, what I say or what I post is not to brag at all. None of the stuff that I have that I've done is from me at all. It's all from God. Like, I give him all the glory. He pulled me. He pulled me. He pushed me, encouraged me, sent people to speak to me, opened doors, made ways for me to do what I thought was impossible. And it's simple. It seems like a simple things, but it was so hard. And I couldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it without God. So I'm not bragging on me. I'm bragging on God. Um, so this morning I was just so confused and lost, and I was like, God, I feel like during my prayer time, I was like, God, I feel confused. I feel like I'm not doing enough. Am I missing something? Like, and I had to like encourage myself, and then God told me, you're doing good. You're doing good. And then I remembered, as soon as I felt that, I remembered like when I was sleeping, there was like this phrase, remember where you came from. And I started looking back on my life, like, oh my gosh, y'all, let me go up and just give y'all this rundown, okay? I did drugs. I smoked weed every day. I was like a mini alcoholic. I was out here thotting and bopping. um, yeah, I thought like I wasn't good, or not that I wasn't good enough for a relationship, but I was like, oh, men don't want relationships, so might as well get what I can get. um, I did not think I was going to jail, fighting with my mom all the time, every day. I was a mess, y'all. I was a mess. Um, y'all, I was a mess. I was failing in high school, because I was in and out of jail and I wasn't going to school. Y'all, I was not going to school. I would miss every day. Every day I hated school so much. And I thought that I wasn't going to make it to 18 when I was in school. And you guys, I'm not from the hood. I live in Lancaster. It's a poor area. I lived in a poor area, low income, Lancaster projects, whatever. However, I thought I was not going to make it to 18. I thought the world was going to end. You guys were talking about Illuminati and all this stuff. So I was like, y'all, I should do the sign right because this is not the right sign. It's this. The Illuminati and all this stuff. So I'm like, the world's going to end anyways. Why put myself through school and the world's going to end? I'm not going to see anything from it. So as time went on, I started wanting things. I started wanting a life, I started seeing people having things and having cars and houses and families and all this stuff. And I didn't think it was possible for me. I started seeing kids, young, high school, getting degrees, college degrees. I'm like, what? I didn't think it was possible for me, After a while, I'm like, I'm too far gone. That's not for me, I don't fit that life. I'm a mess. I felt like I couldn't do it, you guys. I felt like I didn't fit in. I felt like I didn't fit in anywhere. However, I really felt like I couldn't fit in there. Like, I put people that had everything on a high pedestal. And I felt like I didn't fit that image. I didn't look like them. I didn't talk like them. I still don't talk like I still say y'all, and ain't, and all this, y'all. Like, you guys, I thought I did not fit in. Like, so I was just going to settle. I was just going to accept my small life, my small family, living in low income apartments. And I was just going to settle there. Y'all, when I was a teenager, I just want to share this. When I was a teenager, my goal was I wasn't even planning to get an associate's degree. I was planning to go to school for interpreting, become a model, and, you know, find a sugar daddy to pay for to live with. That's so embarrassing. However, that's how I thought. That was the old me back then. It's not me now. So yeah, that's what I thought. That was my plan until I actually went to college and finished. Saw how it wasn't that hard. So I was like, this is easy. I can do this. And finished. Then I was like, I might as well get my bachelor's degree. You know, I want more. This can't be it. When I finished school, I was like, I'm still like, the income that I might make is not going to be enough. You know, I might as well get my bachelor's degree for interpreting so I could get certified and make more money, you know. So I went to get that. And I got my bachelor's degree. But then I remember when I was a kid, I wanted to be a psychologist. Psychologist. And I was like, social work, you know, I got my bachelor's degree in social work, and somehow, social work, you can do therapy and counseling with a social work degree. And I didn't know that until I got my bachelor's degree, and I was like, wow, I could open up my own counseling. And the only difference is that with social work, with mental health, is that you're working with people, vulnerable population, people like low income, minorities, the LGBTQ community, that population. You're not working with people that are rich and they're going to give you all their money to counsel them and talk about, I don't want to talk about them, but anyways, talk about other things, right? So with social work, you're working with the hard issues, right? So when I found that out, I'm like, what? Like, God, I was like, when I was a kid and I said I wanted to be a psychologist, I was like, yeah, no, I could never go to school that long. And like now I've got my master's degree and I'm registered and I could do counseling. Like, what? I did not think that this was possible. I did not think this was possible for me. And that's like the amazing part with God, is that you can be walking, you just make one decision to follow him and he will pull you, he will help you the rest of the way. Like, take one step, make one decision, whatever he says, let go of or stop doing or do whatever he says. Take that one step and focus on that one step, even though you might have a goal in mind that's like, I just want to get out of bed in the morning, and God will help you do that. And then the next thing is, I want to go to college, and God will help you do that. And you might be going to college for an associate's degree or certificate or whatever. God will help you do that, and then he'll push you to do something else and something else and something else, from glory to glory to glory, right? And we don't even know it. And I just think that's so amazing. Like, that it was God that pushed me throughout this whole way. Like, y'all, I have not worked. God helped me to be able to work. I have kids, so I'm like, I love working, actually. I hate being at home all day, every day. I love being at home, but not all day, every day. I'm not a home person. I like to be out and about and doing stuff. I'm very active, but I'm still a loner. Anyways, so I have kids, so I'm like, it's hard to work, go to school, and take care of my kids and be as attentive to my kids to be able to instill in them the values that I need to instill in them. So I have not worked. I have faith in God, and I did not work for a few years now. I was doing Uber and Postmates until I decided, like, this is too much, and God opened another door for me to work at my uncle's church. And then that ended. And then, you guys, I crashed my car, but my mom had a car where I'm living. So it was like, it wasn't even like I didn't even have a car. The whole time it was like I had a car. Then I was able to get another car. Like, you guys, I have a car. I have not worked in 2 years. And I have a car, a brand new 2019. That's not to brag. Again, this is not to brag. I have a car. Like, what? What? My mind is blown. My mind is like so blown, you guys. And like there's so much more to come. Like, and I just want to say, like, for those who feel like you're not enough, like you can't make it, like you're not, like you can't do it, it's not for you. You are the right fit. God will make you fit wherever he calls you to be. Just take that step. Um, just take that step, y'all. Just take that step. And it's hard, you know. I had to make a lot of sacrifices, but the only sacrifice is mentally, because when you actually make the sacrifice, you start realizing how much you needed it, and it's actually good for you, and you be like, oh, it's not even really a sacrifice. It's not even a sacrifice, y'all. Like, come on, you guys. Not giving up, not eating, not overeating. That's not a sacrifice, because sometimes we overeat and our stomachs be hurting anyway. Like, that's not a sacrifice. Giving up watching TV all day, that's not a sacrifice. That's not a sacrifice. Giving up fornicating, that's not a sacrifice. That is not a sacrifice. It's good for you. Whew, y'all. I just wanted to share that because it was so hard for me. It was so hard to let go of things, to follow God. But he really, 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 really pushed me, pulled me. I dealt with depression, anxiety, tried to commit suicide, all this stuff, you guys. I've been through so much, and it's crazy saying this because I don't think about all this stuff all the time. But y'all, came a long way, and I have so much more to do and achieve, and I can't wait to share it with you guys, to share what God is doing, right? Anyways, I hope that this encouraged you guys, because I just put all my business on blast. It's so embarrassing, but anyways, it's for God. Love you guys. Be blessed in Christ. Bye.